again, Tier 1's Reverend Robert with you here on a Friday night. Friday night. That's what it is here on the New Thought Media Network, 8:15 on the Mountain Time Zone. I get that part right real easy. Uh, we lose track of the days around here. It's so much fun. Every day blends into another because it's so much fun. We do so many cool things, and we get to have so many great shared experiences. And so I want to thank you for being with us here this evening. Now, this is our prayer time, so it's kind of. Uh, I guess we always set it up as this is the wrap up of the evening, and it's the way to close down the night. And if it's a Friday night and you're not ready to go, if you're not ready to wrap up for the evening and you're just getting started, that's okay too. Nothing wrong with getting started for the evening with a good prayer, right? Because what I want us to remember is this is not begging and beseeching. This is affirming the good, affirming the good as we know it, as we experience it, as we call it into our lives. And if you're just setting out on your evening to have a good time, well, then by all means, affirm you're going to have a good time, affirm that it's going to go well, and affirm that you're going to have the experiences that best benefit who you are, who you're becoming, and what you're about this evening and through the weekend. And I tell you, the New Thought Media Network. Yeah, we got a lot going on weekends anymore. Obviously, well, not obviously, but every Saturday morning we're doing the Science, Mind, and Spirit conversation series. And I'll tell you, there's been our Sunday morning programming has been substantial to begin with, but there's some things moving and grooving in the background that I am so excited to share with you sometime soon, not just yet, but so much going on in the background that I'm excited to share with you because we're about to move into what we've been affectionately calling all day Sunday. All day Sundays. This is going to be fun. All right, but enough of that. Let's get in the moment. Let's get into the flow. If you're with me, if you have a prayer request, please always remember you're welcome to share that on the email address scrolling across your screen, prayer@ntmedia.org. Send that over to us. We'll get the whole team praying on your request. And if it takes more than one, we keep going and we keep praying until there's a demonstration. That is the way we do things. And here tonight, we're going to do those things as well. So, if you're with me, if you're feeling safe and secure in the place that you are, please close your eyes and let go of, as we come into this Friday evening, let go of the week, let go of the day, let go of all that it took to be in this place, let go of all the ideas of what could have been and should have been and didn't happen and could have happened. Let go of all of that so we may come to recognize the one power, one presence, one infinite intelligence that's moving and breathing and having its being as all of life, one self-existent cause that is forever taking on form and abandoning that form in order to take on new form. That one wellspring of everything. Everything's necessary, everything that's necessary, everything that's emerging, everything that's been, everything that'll no longer be, everything that shall be, everything that might be, everything that could be, all part of this oneness, this thing we call life. The universe, Allah, Brahma, Buddha, Yahweh, Vishnu, Kuan Yin, Source Energy, God. No matter what you call it, no matter the name, no matter the icon, no matter the image that is conjured in your mind, the oneness is the oneness. You can call it whatever you want. Call it George, call it love, call it anything. As long as we're in that place of knowing that that oneness is revealing itself as our lives, as my life, your life, perfectly. I use that word perfectly. What I mean is whole, complete, nothing missing, nothing absent. So I know that there is a perfection revealing itself as this time, as this moment, this experience, this day, this life, no matter what. No matter what it may feel like, no matter what it may sound like, no matter what it may echo like, no matter what it may, no matter what, the oneness, your life, perfect, whole, complete, nothing missing, nothing absent. And so, in that deep knowingness, I know, and I claim for each one that hears these words, the same knowing, the same deep sense of knowing that our word has the power to call into our lives exactly what we desire at exactly the right time, in exactly the right way, that everything is happening to fulfill the mighty mission that we are here about, to fulfill the vision that we are here to imagine bringing forth into experience. And that's truly what's happening. We're bringing the divine vision into the human experience. We're bringing that divine time, that divine vision into the human time and experience. We're bringing the divinity into the human so that more and more the human may see that the divine is possible. That the divine is possible, not only possible, but the divine is right here at the very tip of our beingness, at the very tip of our consciousness, at the very growing edge of our being. Right there is the divine. Right there. We are creating heaven on earth. We are creating a heaven on earth here according to our own beliefs, our own consciousness, our own understanding, our own wisdom, our own affirmation. Or we're creating hell. But let's not go there tonight. We turn away from that which no longer serves. We allow all that oldness, all that doubt and questioning anything that is unlike the divine. We let all of that just fall into the nothingness from whence it came, so that we may be in the light, so that we may be in the love, so we may be in the place of saying, yes, I may experience this on the human level, and I'm going to transcend that by affirming the divinity acting upon the human suffering, the divine, the oneness acting upon the human limitation, the divine, the absolute, shifting and transforming and transmuting the human limitation so that we may all experience a sense of freedom, a sense of right action, a sense of absolute fulfillment of our vision, our lives, our wisdom, our everything. It's all God. Nothing outside of it, nothing that can be other than that. So I'm in a place of absolute excitement, excited gratitude, not the kind of gratitude you just sits around and goes, oh yeah, that's good. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. No, no, no. It's a sense of excited gratitude. This is, yes, I get to do this. Yes, I get to be this. Yes, I get to witness this. Yes, I get to experience this. And I am incredibly grateful to witness, to be, to embrace, to share, to love, and to know at the deepest core of my being that it's all God. So even if I don't see it, it must all be good. And I affirm the good. I look for the good. I search for the good. I affirm. I turn and cast away anything other than what feels good and calls me to the good. With a grateful heart, I release this word into the law that must say yes, that is in fact already operating upon this word, and know that it is done. Done in the mind of the one. And I affirm that by simply saying, and so it is. And so, it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, dear ones. Thank you for being here on the New Thought Media Network with me this evening. I love that you're here. I love that we get to do this. And what I love most is it's not just me. It is I know this whole thing started almost 2 years ago now. Almost 2 years ago. Think back, 2 years ago today, 2 years ago, right now, we had no idea what we were in for. We had no idea how our lives were about to change. We had no idea how things were going to shift. New Thought Media Network was a divine ideal in the mind of God with no real form. Here we are 2 years later, and we've got form, and we've got all kinds of stuff going on, and we've got all kinds of ideas and plans and things working in the background that we're bringing forward. Positive music. We set forth a mighty vision, a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment. We are working on all three of those aspects. It is that is our triune nature: music, media, and entertainment. And we're working on that to bring you the best we can, and striving to do better and better every day. And it is thanks to all of you that watch these programs, that share in this love, and that contribute financially to make this happen. So we're going to take a couple minutes, not 2 minutes, but just under. We're going to take a couple minutes here to say thank you to everyone that makes this possible. Please join me in that.
Thank you, Center for Spiritual Living Denver, for your continued support. Thank you, Center for Spiritual Living Midtown Atlanta, for your monthly contribution. Thank you, Center for Spiritual Living North Jersey, for your monthly contribution. And please help us welcome Om Center for Spiritual Living in La Mesa, California. Thank you for your monthly donation. Thank you, Center for Spiritual Living Seattle, for your most generous donation. And a special thanks to Heckerland Foundation for your generous technology grant. And Suze Odgen, thank you for your very generous donation. And a big shout out to all our committed donors.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all of our committed givers, everyone that's making this network happen. It is thanks to your love, your financial contributions, that we're able to keep this going and growing and reaching more and more people. I tell you, folks, there are some amazing things in the works. I mentioned earlier, all day Sundays, not only all day Sundays, but we're about to launch a new website coming up in just a couple of months. A more interactive and more immersive opportunity for you to engage with the New Thought Media Network and be a part of who we are and what we're doing. And we've got a whole bunch of new shows going on. Oh my gosh. I was looking at this earlier. I can say this officially for the friends and family of the Association for Global New Thought, AGNT Speaks. Is going to be coming over to the network starting April 6th. What their program is going to be, we're going to be joining in a partnership with them. Uh, my dear friend, Reverend Bill Marcioni, is going to be launching a new program on Mondays called The Practical Prayer. Big shout out to the Center for Spiritual Living in Toronto, Canada, coming on board with with the New Thought Media Network, and more that are coming, that I'm this close to announcing. So we have so much going on, and it's going to be a big spring. It's going to be a bigger summer. I look forward to sharing it with you. Thanks for being with us. I'm Rep Briz. I'm going to get out of here. You enjoy the rest of your evening. Join us again tomorrow morning, bright and early, for prayer time at 8:15, and the Science, Mind, and Spirit lecture series at 9 a.m. Until then, peace.